Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. Just to let you know that thanks to EWTN, I will be doing the Lenten reflection for the second Sunday of Lent, this Lent Sunday coming up. Just check your local listings for EWTN in the special Lenten series section. So often, as I've said before, the prayers of the Mass contain not only beautiful theology, but really a homily in themselves if they're truly prayed and not just said. We can all say our prayers, but maybe during Lent we can refocus on praying our prayers. The liturgical prayers are meant to collect all our unspoken prayers and express them within the context of the season. I was particularly struck by two of the prayers in the ordinariate use called Divine Worship for the first Sunday of Lent. I know most of you will not have heard them used, so they can provide a beautiful meditation for our thoughts this week. I'll read the relevant parts of the two prayers, the Collect and the Offertory prayer, and then focus our meditation. In the Collect, we asked God to give us the grace to use such abstinence that our flesh being subdued to the Spirit, we may ever obey thy godly motions in righteousness and true holiness. In the offertory prayer, we ask that we use abstinence from carnal feastings, that we may likewise refrain ourselves from all pleasures that may hurt the soul. There's some rich and juicy fodder to chew on there. In Lent, we traditionally and metaphorically follow the Lord into the desert to ascend the mountain of Easter. Prayer, fasting, and almsgiving are weapons, not so much to share in the sufferings of Christ, but to discipline ourselves to better follow him. Therefore, the Collect hits the perfect note with the plea that whatever we abstain from, something good in and of itself, the purpose of that abstention, that denial, is to subdue the flesh to the Spirit, to subdue, to conquer, to bring under control, even to vanquish. St. Paul speaks many times of the flesh and the spirit being in battle, and the grave consequences of the flesh winning. This prayer is for the Lord's assistance in a battle that must be won, and which, with the gift of Lent, the Church gives us a sacred time to begin again. Something or someone is going to win in this battle. So the small battle of subduing the desire for something, controlling it, is a necessary and good task as a disciple. The prayer also suggests that it is from God, his godly motions or movements, that we're inspired to be righteous and holy. With the Spirit subduing the flesh, we are open to those godly motions and are more able not only to hear them, but to follow them. The offertory prayer, which I enjoy already with its image of carnal feastings, something I do on a regular basis, has a profound piece of thought contained in one line. As we abstain from carnal feastings, that subduing of flesh to spirit, we may likewise refrain ourselves from all pleasures that may hurt the soul. Not all pleasure is bad. That's Puritanism, and it's nonsense. That something is pleasurable can most certainly be morally neutral and can be good. But, as the prayer suggests, some pleasures can hurt the soul. What an image to dwell on. There are many people with injured or damaged souls, and in this time of self-examination, the truth must be acknowledged that on occasion we are responsible for that damage to ourselves. It's merely the difference of a mouthful that transforms the gourmand into the glutton. God help us discern during this time what hurts our souls, and give us the grace to subdue the flesh to the Spirit, and then grow in righteousness and holiness. Brethren, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, like a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.